We are live.
All right. We're out here once again on the highways and the byways, the chief place of concourse, out here to prophesy against this wicked kingdom, which in the Bible is known spiritually as Sodom and Egypt, also Mystery Babylon, Nineveh, Assyria, amongst other things. America in the Bible is known as the scene of great future judgment. And we're living in the last days of America, where that judgment is quickly approaching. And first and foremost, as usual, we're going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Quadash. Yahweh, for those of you that don't know, is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. Okay? And we want to give a healthy shalom to all you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth, and a healthy shalom to the few sincere Akwak that are out there listening and learning as well. Adawan Ratazah, as usual, this lesson, Lord's willing, will be edifying, exhorting, and comforting to the hopeful elect. And we're living in beautiful times, aren't we? Beautiful times. Beautiful times to be alive and be blessed with the eye salve to see and hear. Aren't we?
Khan.
Wouldn't you say so?
Khan.
A lot of things are happening. Every week we turn around, you can't even keep up. I don't even know where to begin. But I guess I'll start with the hot button topic. The war in the so-called Middle East, Western Asia. Because that doesn't look like it's dying down. It looks like it's only increasing. You had a news report come out, allegedly, they're sending the Marines to the Strait of Hormuz. First reports came out, there were like, what, 2,000, I think, 5,000? Last report I heard, they're sending 10,000 Marines to the Strait of Hormuz. And not only that, just came out, what, last night, that DJ Trump was begging his allies to tap in. France, China, to send some troops down there too. So this thing is escalating, you know? And it's beautiful, because this is a sign of us going home.
Yeah.
You want to add in, chime in, bring out the precepts I got?
Khan. This is
You want to chime in or not?
Yeah, I'll chime in.
We just going in the spirit. We didn't have anything planned, you know? It's so much. I wasn't even about to, Salaki, not to interrupt you in your speech, but it was so much, I just said, let me go in the spirit. The spirit is like the wind, you know? Go ahead, Salaki.
Yeah. It's beautiful what's taking place, because ultimately, man, Esau is trying to duck his judgment. All right, he's trying to duck his judgment, and it's so beautiful because he can only move forward towards his demise.
He's in a quagmire.
Khan.
That's kind of what he be jumping up there. Let me just control. You be going. You be taking.
You got it.
No, I want to go there, but you know, I was just thinking about that. Let's get some precepts.
Khan.
Because yeah, Esau's he's in a quagmire. He's in a conundrum. He's in a strait. That's what I was meditating on heavy. How Yahweh Ba'ashem and Yahweh Shai is cold. He's a cold cat. A strait is what? A position of difficulty. The scriptures say that Esau in the latter times would be in dire straits. And where does it look like his demise is beginning? In the Strait of Hormuz. A narrow passage of water. Slocky, let's get some precepts. You can't make this stuff. Look, what did I say? You can't make it up. You can't make it up.
Right on cue. This is Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 9. And it reads, O Zion, that bringest good tidings.
Zion in the Hebrew is Tazayawan. Zion means monument in the ancient Hebrew. Yasharallah, you tribes, you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, North American Seminole Indians. You are the apple of the Lord's eye, the lot of his inheritance. Jacob, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the princes of the power. We were made in God's image. This is where God's spirit resides, in Yasharallah, in Zion. And the whole world is going to come and acknowledge that.
Facts.
The Lord's spirit is not in them goddamn condom hat, small hat, big nose pedophiles in the land of Palestine. Those are not God's chosen people, as you can clearly tell. Because the scriptures say when Israel, when Yasharallah as a whole nation goes back into that land, there will be no more wars. The nations would learn peace. So it doesn't look like that's what's going on right now, is it? On the contrary, them goddamn culture vultures, them imposters, they're leading the whole world into the what? Third World War. Because that's why DJ Trump went into Iran at the behest of Israel. Now he's calling for help. What you need help for? I thought you had the strongest military. Oh, you thought you were just gonna run through Iran like you ran through Venezuela, huh? You thought you was gonna make a speedy riddance of that nation, huh? The Lord got you in a quagmire. You done stepped in it. You in a predicament you can't get out of. And no matter how much you Babylonians want to deny it, you're being met with a rude awakening. The economy is crashing. It's been crashing. How much more so now? Your gas price is about to go through the roof. Food finna go up even more. More layoffs. And guess what you got coming too? A draft. Because guess what? All them troops that's going to Iran, the Middle East, they going to the meat grinder.
Facts.
Go ahead, Doc.
It
Read that
reads,
again from the top, Salaki.
Isaiah 40 and verse 9. O Zion, that bringeth good tidings.
That's what we out here to do, to preach the gospel. What does the word gospel mean? Good news. But you know what? Everybody can't get good news, or else it wouldn't be good news. In order for it to be good news, somebody got to get bad news. So the good news is for us. We're not going to go into captivity no more. We're not going to be the first fired, the last hired anymore. We're not going to be at the bottom of this society, this world, where all the nations look down upon us. All these nations, all these heathens got a derogatory name for all of us. Niggers, spits, coons, skins. They come over here and laugh at us. Meanwhile, they rape us. Move into our neighborhoods, set up stores, exploit us, nail shops, hair shops, sell us crackhead fried chicken, liquor, blunts. But behind our backs, they laugh at us. But guess what? We ain't gonna be found in this predicament no more. That's the good news. God is gonna recompense our enemies. He's paying them back. Go ahead.
It reads, Get thee up into the high mountain, O
Repent.
Jerusalem.
Repent. Turn back to your power while there's time. Seek the Lord while he may be found. While the doors of mercy are still open. Inquire about salvation. Inquire about how you can be saved from all this impending judgment that's about to come upon the earth. Because guess what? You ain't seen nothing yet. It's getting from bad to worse. Go ahead.
It reads, O
But
Jerusalem.
Jake too cool for school. He don't want to repent. Why would he? He's perfect.
It reads,
The scriptures say you're wretched. You're a vile man. You're a worm. We're all worms. We all need to be saved. Go ahead.
O Jerusalem, that bringest good tidings, lift up thy voice with
That's what
strength.
we're doing. We're lifting up our voice as we were commanded. Hold me that. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. The Lord said, cry aloud, spare not.
This is Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. Cry aloud,
Cry aloud.
spare not.
Spare not. We don't care about your feelings, your emotions, what you think. Who cares what you think? You got a reprobate mind. You got a mind void of judgment. You need your brain washed, rewashed. You need your spiritual compass to be recalibrated. Towards what? Towards righteousness. Because this whole world is enamored in folly. That's what goes viral, folly. Nothing educational, nothing righteous, only wickedness. Because this whole world lieth in wickedness. And as Zion, as monuments of God, we're out here as a beacon of light to remind you of that. And what are you bringing you into remembrance into? Into the words of God. Because that's what we're reading out of, the Bible. The Holy King James 16 and 11. The so-called good book that this nation was founded upon. Yeah, Paul Walker got the mountains on. Yeah, you looking at the mountains of Zion. But you can't climb up Jacob's ladder, so you gotta skedaddle. Keep on walking. You two-time loser in your own kingdom. Go ahead, Op.
It reads,
Cry aloud.
cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
We always go into a trumpet. If you know what a trumpet is, you can't play it quietly. It's a very loud instrument. That's what we're supposed to be. An eyesore. A beacon of light in all this darkness. A wake-up call. Because majority are walking around in la-la land. Completely oblivious to reality. You really believe America's going to be made great again? How, Sway? No, you don't? Well, you're in your right mind. How can it? You're drowning in debt. And this war is going to lead you into what? Further debt. Quagmire. Google a quagmire.
Come.
Just get the AI overview. Another way of saying quagmire is between a rock and a hard place. That's where Esau is. We're at the end of his age, his empire, his rulership. He's been found to be the wicked, to be the liar. He's exposed. All the nations are onto him. Everybody knows he can't be trusted now. The Iranians learned that the hard way. Cost them their Ayatollah. And his daughter and the children. But we could have told you that. The Bible told you that. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. The North American Indians told you not to trust the white man. He speaks with a forked tongue. He broke every treaty he made with the North American Indians, our brothers. So why would you trust him when his receipts, his modus operandi shows that he's not to be trusted?
I got the AI overview of he's in a quagmire.
Just quagmire.
It says refers to.
What does quagmire mean? Just quagmire. Just Google quagmire. It should be a boggy land. It's like a swamp area. That's what a white man, he's trapped. He done stepped in it, he can't get out of it.
It says
That's why
quagmire.
he's got critical race theory. He's trying to rewrite history, trying to pull down all them wicked ass statues that he's been holding up in reverence with all them wicked ass Confederate soldiers. Because shameful spewing is on his glory. What does it mean, Op?
Quagmire. A quagmire is soft, wet, boggy land.
Woo!
That gives way underfoot.
He done stepped in it. He done stepped into the, what they call a quicksand.
Yeah.
He can't get out of it.
Yep.
And what led him into that quagmire? His pride. The pride of his heart deceived him. His terribleness, it deceived him. Again, you thought it was gonna just be quick. Yeah, we're gonna do them like we did Venezuela. Then we're gonna go to Cuba.
Yeah.
Backtrack. What did he say? Oh, it's just gonna take 10 days. It's gonna be quick.
Yep.
A quick military exercise. Went from that to 100 days. Now it's the last I heard, they say 6 months. I got news for you. This the war to end all wars. After this war, ain't gonna be no more wars. That's why all these nations are being gathered. Because what they don't want to tell you in your breaking news is that you're in the middle of the World War III. That's why all these nations gotta say. And they don't want no parts of it, like Spain. Because they know what time it is. Joe Biden told you that when he was when he was sitting in that seat. He said, no, we can't go into Iran. That's World War III. What did proud ass Trump say? The war will end when I feel it in my bones. Ain't that a proud devil? Ain't that a proud devil? But that's the white man. He walks around on stolen land with no remorse. How'd you get America? Did you trade for it? Did you barter for it? How'd you get this land? The same way you're trying to get Iran, by the force of the sword.
It reads, a quagmire is soft, wet, boggy land that gives way underfoot. Or, metaphorically,
we was mad at Iran. We said, God damn, they whacked Soleimani. Oh, they gonna get him now. You know? Oh, they assassinated this guy, they assassinated that guy. Oh, I know Iran gonna get him now, but Iran was patient. Just like China and Russia being patient. Why? Because America's in a quagmire. They stepped in it. They want you to put boots on the ground. They drawing you out. They want things to escalate, to go tit for tat, because they got you. See, your allies not gonna back you per Revelation 17. We seeing it now. They gonna turn on you. You gonna be out there assed out.
Yep.
But Iran said, I got China, I got Iran, I got North Korea, I got Russia.
Yep.
I got some of these Gulf nations. He don't know that we buddy. We brothers.
Yeah.
The UAE, that's all bullshit. Saudi Arabia, they gonna eventually click up and attack America and Israel. Because what you did was by assassinating that Ayatollah, because the Ayatollah, if you don't know, is the equivalent to the Pope. See, you made it a religious war now.
Yep.
You galvanized all these Arab nations that were at war with one another. Because you had different branches of the Muslims. The Shiites, the Sunnis. But what you did by assassinating the Ayatollah, you galvanized them. All them young people that were siding with the West, they say, fuck the West. Go ahead, Art.
It reads, or metaphorically, a complicated, hazardous, or inescapable situation.
What really is the hazardous situation is what you got going on with the Israelites. You can't get around that you kidnapped God-chosen people and put them in hardcore bondage during the transatlantic slave trade. You can't get around how you acquired these lands. Somebody's gotta hold you accountable. Guess who's gonna hold Esau accountable? God is.
It says,
and it's beautiful because we've been reporting on the economy for years now.
yeah.
We've been reporting on all the layoffs, all the bankruptcies, all these businesses, 100-year, 70-year companies going out of business. We've been reporting on retail apocalypse. We've been reporting on the dollar collapsing.
Yep.
So much so that you had it's going viral. So he had to cause a distraction. What did he try to do? He tried to throw the Epstein shit out there. Let me try to distract them with that, but it wasn't working.
Yep.
People were still on social media complaining about their conditions. So what did he do? He threw the ultimate distraction out there. War.
Facts. So it reads, a complicated, hazardous, or inescapable situation.
He couldn't get around the dollar collapsing. He couldn't get around that $38 trillion debt. Check it out. The U.S. national debt is $38 trillion and counting. That shit's running like a meter in New York City
Yeah.
in rush hour. That's how fast the debt clock is tallying up. And we know those numbers are fudged. Every month he gotta readjust the job numbers. So it was too much heat on him. He can't, with his high IQ, he can't get out of this predicament. He can't stop his empire from collapsing.
Yeah.
Every empire rose and fell. What makes this empire any different? What makes it so special? Is this the kingdom of heaven? Are we in heaven? You know the answer to that. We in hell,
Hey,
where everybody's a goddamn debt slave.
hey,
Slave to the owners. Who are the owners? The elites. The owners of these corporations. That's who you're a slave to. You a slave to Duke Energy, Progress Energy, AT&T, Verizon, which are all monopolies. I thought you had laws on monopolies, man. Why all these major companies allowed to merge? Because it's all bullshit.
yeah.
My bad, Salaki, man. I'm in the spirit. Help
No,
me out.
you-
Help me out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to say to the brother's point how Sleazy E is doing everything he can to stop this American dollar from collapsing. Every avenue he's taking is expediting the collapse of the dollar. So much so, it says Iran may permit oil tankers to pass Strait of Hormuz if trade uses yuan. So Iran is allowing all ships, China's, Russia's, to pass through the Strait of Hormuz, and other nations that are willing to trade their currency in the yuan. So these other nations are already trying to get rid of the dollar.
The president of Iran said that the Strait of Hormuz isn't closed. They're letting ships through. It's closed to their enemies.
Yep.
A ship just passed through to China from Iran.
Yeah.
So they still getting oil.
Yep. Yep.
So
Hey,
what's that gonna? That's gonna cause the petrodollar to collapse even more. That's gonna put even more pressure on these European countries, i.e. Germany.
yep. Facts.
That's it on Quagmire. You got some more? That was it.
Oh, that's it.
Let's get some prophecy. So
Let me
go
finish.
back.
I never finished Cry Out Loud. You want me to finish it or move on?
Yeah, go to cry. Go back to it.
All right. So once again, Isaiah 51:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions.
That's who we're chiefly out here for, our people. Again, you tribes, you so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Hispanics, North American Seminole Indians. You are the Lord's chosen people. And we're also out here to tell these other nations, these heathens, their judgment for what they did to us. That's what Jesus is coming to do. He's coming to reward the righteous and reward the wicked.
Fact. It reads, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. That's the point.
So go back to that, the ones I had you in the beginning.
So back to Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 9. And I'm going to start it from the top. It says, O Zion, that bringest good tidings, get thee up into the high mountain. O Jerusalem, that bringest good tidings.
In other words, come out of Babylon. That's what it's telling you. High time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than even we believe. Now is not the time to be putting off the Lord, because as you can see, clearly see, the day of the Lord is going to come as a thief in the night. The scene is primed.
Yep.
Everybody's unawares. He gonna catch these people slipping.
Facts.
Go ahead.
O Jerusalem, that bringest good tidings, lift up thy voice with strength.
What's the good tidings? Our warfare is accomplished. Matter of fact, go ahead.
Real quick, this is Isaiah chapter 52 and verse 7. How beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news, who proclaim peace, who bring good tidings, who proclaim salvation, who say to Zion, your God reigns. And that's what we do week in and week out. So back to Isaiah 9.
Where you at?
Isaiah 40 and 9.
Start at 1.
Isaiah 40 and 1.
Con.
This is Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 1. It reads, comfort ye, my people, saith your power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Speak comfortably to Jerusalem, and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished, that her iniquity is pardoned. For she hath received of the Lord out of one's hand double for all her sins. The voice of him that crieth in the wilderness.
That was the point. You want to speak on it?
Oh, con.
You can jump back around.
Yeah, hey. And just like the brother was going into earlier, man, we bring out the good news, which is the gospel, to let our people know that somebody higher than themselves are fighting the battle for them. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is fighting their battle.
A righteous judge is about to step in and take rulership of the earth.
Yep.
Righteous judgment is about to be executed in the earth.
And what? Through the foolishness of preaching, you're watching this American Babylonian society collapse right before your eyes, man. From the true words of the prophets. Okay? So you want me to grab
Did you finish that in verse 9?
Con. It says,
I don't know, I'm asking you.
no, there was a little bit more left. It says, O Jerusalem, that bringeth good tidings, lift up thy voice with strength. Lift it up. Be not afraid.
Be not dismayed at their looks, as the Lord told us. Fear not the incredulity of the unbelievers. Why would you got to be a fool to care what these people think when the prophecies are screaming? And we're the only ones that can explain the times that we're living in. Exciting times to be alive.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, say unto the cities of Judah, behold your God. Behold, the Lord power will come with strong hands.
Just as he did in ancient times. He gonna deliver us out of modern day Egypt with a strong hand. And you witnessing that strong hand. We don't gotta lift up sword. We ain't gotta do a thing. We don't gotta do a thing, and the Lord is taking out our enemies. Ain't that something? Ain't that power? We don't have no nation. We don't have no military. We don't have no banking system. We ain't got no true leaders. Yet our enemies are falling. That's power. Not too long ago, they would have hung my black ass for speaking this stuff. Look at them now. What can they do? They're through. What's wrong with you?
Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him.
That's the point, right?
Yeah.
Get some more that I had you pull. Come on. Come on.
This is
I'm hungry. Feed me.
Isaiah
The lion is woken up.
52 and verse 7. It reads, how beautiful upon the
You
mountain.
read that already just now, didn't you?
Oh, Salakia, yeah. I read 52 and 7.
Move on. What's the next one I gave you?
61 and 6. I meant 61 and 1. It reads,
Shalom.
the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me.
Because that's what we come out here. In the names of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, His only begotten Son, Yahushai, and the Holy Spirit, the Rakak Wadash. Because you can't do anything without those three. And guess what? They're not all the same. The Heavenly Father, God, He's one entity on His own. He's also known as the Ancient of Days. He's the boss of bosses. He's the creator of the universe. And what does a boss do? A boss delegates orders, tasks. And who did He give to carry out His orders? His only begotten Son, Yahushua HaMashiach, who the world willingly and ignorantly called Jesus Christ. The only Spirit God created. That's the only thing God did, was create Yahushua HaMashiach. And Yahushua created everything else according to God's will. With the Allahayams, the other gods, the other powers. Go ahead.
It reads, the Spirit of the Lord Adawan is upon me, because the Lord Adawan hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
That's what we out here for. The meek, the lowly, the downtrodden, the oppressed, the forgotten. We the ones that need saving. The hell does Esau need saving for but himself?
He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives.
To the what?
To the captives.
To the what?
To the captives.
Are we not yet this day in our captivity, where the Lord has scattered us for a reproach and a curse? Are we not in the hands of our enemies? Are we not subject to payments? Do we not have to go to the enemy in want of all things? For housing, for food, for shelter? Guess what? The time is coming where you're gonna get these things liberally, freely.
Freely.
Just like the way God truly intended things. God didn't intend for you to work a fucking 9 to 5, 5 days out the week, and have nothing to show for it. Only a devil would create such a system, where you don't even get paid a fair day's wage, where your day's wage can't even keep up with the cost of inflation. Hence why you got a whole population of working homeless. You got people that got full-time jobs, work 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week, can't even afford housing. Who's to be blamed? Whose fault is it? Who's in control? Who writes these laws? Who enforces these laws? Who made it unlawful to be homeless?
Yeah.
You forgot what happened in D.C.? Who made it unlawful to collect rainwater? I can't collect water that falls from the sky. Only a devil would do that.
It reads,
I'm getting angry now, because everybody's okay with it. Homeborn slaves, beat down, been in captivity too long, been incarcerated your whole goddamn life. Can't fathom what freedom is. Freedom is waking up and not having to watch the goddamn clock, like the elites. Freedom is not having to worry about your bank account. You think the Rothschilds are checking their bank account statements? Go ahead.
it says, he hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. and the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Because Esau didn't want to open the prison house, did he? He refused,
To let them go.
just as Pharaoh did. He refused to let us go. He refused to say, okay, you caught me red-handed. You are the Israelites. I am the Edomite. You caught me. You got me. Rome is Edom. You got us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Modern day Jewry is Edom. You know?
Facts.
Nah, he gonna keep perpetuating the lie.
Real quick, Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
What?
But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all, Salakia, they are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
Snare, meaning trapped. Another word for trap is a system.
Yep.
You were born into this system. These systems, these snares. Soon as you were born, you had an adhesion contract slapped on your ass. You know it as a birth certificate. Social security numbers. Receipts, tracking numbers. So they can track you and monitor you. Because you're not free, you're a slave. You're a commodity. Look up the word commodity, Baba Kasha. What is a commodity? Man is a commodity. Man is a commodity to the elites.
It reads commodity. A commodity is a basic, standardized good or raw material used in commerce that is interchangeable with other goods of the same type.
Break it down for me in layman. I'm slow. What does that mean? What does that mean, Hawk? It means you're a slave. You're just a number. You're just a good. You can be easily replaced. You don't want to do that job, guess what? We got another slave that'll do that job. Because you can't live in this world without what? Money.
That fiat currency.
That's the way this system was designed. And guess what? Your money's built upon fraud.
So it reads, Isaiah 42 and 22, but this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are
robbed of our identity, robbed of our heritage, robbed of our power, robbed of our freedoms.
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey.
Who's the predator? These are the nations, chiefly Esau. The scriptures say the dogs lick our wounds. They prey upon Jake, man. They put what? Predatory loans upon the Israelites, man. Ain't that some shit? They feed you some slop about going to college, right? You wanna make it in this world, go to college, right? Get you a degree. You know what I'm saying?
God.
What do you gotta do if you wanna go to college? Take out a loan. Acquire debt. Now let me ask you a question. This degree that I'm getting, does it guarantee me a good job? This degree that I'm about to invest in, does it guarantee me even a job?
No, not at all.
So again, it's a trap. It's called the fool system. The educational fool system.
Yep.
So then not only, again, I gotta get a loan, you're gonna hit me with a predatory loan. That never goes away.
Yeah, you can't file bankruptcy.
Never goes
Bankruptcy
away.
on a student loan.
Ain't that a goddamn devil?
Oh man. Tell me about it. It says,
Read that again, huh?
it says Isaiah 42
Who
and
did
22.
this apply to? It don't apply to Esau. Esau get low-ass interest rate loans, man,
Yeah.
based on his zip code.
And the other nations when they come over here. But this
Because we all know your credit is based on what? Your race and your zip code.
zip code, God. Yep.
Ah.
It says,
And race was by design.
yep, white supremacy, man. It reads Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes.
Yeah, look at little Floyd Money Mayweather, the money team. He thought he was doing something. Look at his ass now. I got to go back in the boxing ring. He got to climb in the ring with old Iron Mike Tyson.
This is not
Because you
your
a
rest.
perpetual slave.
Yeah. It says,
Ain't no retirement in Babylon. Ain't you been to Publix lately? Ain't you been to Walmart?
uh-huh.
Oh, you think them greeters are there for their health?
Uh-huh.
Because they want to.
80 years old working as greeters. It reads,
And why is all this happening? Because America's in a quagmire, drowning in debt. America is insolvent. They cannot pay their debts back. And these other nations know it.
it reads, and they are
and
all
you're looking stuck. And you're looking very weak.
facts.
Now you need help. You know?
And they are hid in prison houses.
Oh, because once you get in that system, it's hard to get out. Once you can get drowned in that system.
Yeah.
You can get lost in that system. All the Esau system. If you ain't got the right connections, if your money ain't long enough, you can be drowning in debt. You can be drowning in the prison, you know.
Yeah. That system. That system's
Make you
a
want to
trap.
blow your brains out.
For real. Hey, a lot of people are homeless due to being caught up in the system and never able to get out.
A lot of
They
people
destroy
tap
their
out, just
lives.
give up.
Yeah.
Say, fuck it, I'm just jumping off the hamster wheel.
Fact. It says, and they are hid in prison
And
houses.
guess what they found out? A lot of times they realize they be at peace
Yeah.
because now they living by faith.
Off
And
the
guess
grid.
what? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai provides for the lowly, for the meek, the humble, the downtrodden, the oppressed. That's what most of these people don't realize. They chasing a bag, stuck on a hamster wheel. Why don't you try living by faith? Walking by faith, not by sight. Why don't you try not trying to do your own goddamn will? And watch Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai provide.
It reads, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth. For a spoil, and none saith restore.
Nope.
Real quick, this is Nahum chapter 3 and verse 1. Woe to the bloody city.
America, built upon blood.
It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
To this very day.
Yep.
Now DJ Trump admitted he bombed the schools. First he was trying to lie about it. That girls' school in wherever the hell it was.
It was a tomahawk that hit
Yeah,
him.
it came out it was a tomahawk that hit the school with the girls. Oh, come to find out, all the generals' daughters were in that school.
Wow.
So the plot thickens. They struck that school on purpose. It was a low blow. See, these other nations seeing how grimy these Edomites are.
Wow.
That's why they're not gonna have no mercy. Yeah, he admitted now. Trump said, yeah, well, Pete Hegseth. Oh, Pete, you know, Pistol Pete. He got on the news and said, yeah, we did strike him, you know, but it was just a side effect of war, a casualty of war. Ain't no investigations, ain't no charges gonna be brought up. This man's a devil.
This man's a total devil.
He speaks wickedly concerning oppression.
Hey, but we brought out the meaning of total war, man. All right? We brought out the meaning of total war a couple camps ago. And that's what total war entails. All right? Anybody can get it. No rules. Citizens, girls' schools, hospitals, all right? Every single line can and will be crossed. So back to Nahum, it reads, "Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not." Jump down to verse 4. "Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot." And the brother, all right, just spoke on one of those. All right, how this man just did a low blow by striking that girls' schools. So that's one of the multitudes of the whoredoms of America, Babylon the Great. It says, "Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth the nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Adawan of hosts, and I will discover thy skirt upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame." Thus it came out that it was an American tomahawk that struck that school, even though your president tried to blame it on Iran. So back to Isaiah 61 and 2. It reads, matter of fact, I'll start up where I left off. It says, "To proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prisons to them that are bound." To proclaim the...
Really, we're trying to free your mind from these chains of darkness,
Khan.
from the ideologies of this world.
Khan.
Because salvation starts in the mind. Everything starts in the mind.
To proclaim the acceptable year
But
of...
what? You gotta believe. And they say, you gotta believe. You gotta believe.
Come on, Neo, you gotta believe.
That's called faith, trust. We trust the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Why? Because we can see the words manifested daily, exponentially. Go ahead.
It reads, "To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord Adawan."
Good time to be alive. Beautiful time to be alive. The best time ever. Where we can see the downfall of our enemy. We're going to witness the reward of the wicked. As it tells you in Psalms. Only with thine eyes will thou see the reward of the wicked. We're seeing it. We're seeing all these curses that came upon us in Deuteronomy 28. We're seeing all of them come upon our enemies, per Deuteronomy 30 and 7. We're seeing Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gather the northern army as we speak, driving them into a land barren and desolate. Again, he's in that quagmire. He ain't getting out of that war. How do I know he's not getting out of that war? Because it's prophetic. You're not just going to run through Iran.
No, sir.
Oh, I guess that's for a future prophecy. Iran going to go down, the Persians going to die, go down, and they're going to rebuild again. And we're going to start all over again, huh? No, no. Ezekiel 38 will be fulfilled. We're in the time of that fulfillment.
Facts.
Yahweh Bashim Yahushai about to put them hooks into Russia. See, they trying to, but they call, Putin and Xi Jinping, Russia and China, they calm, cool, and collective. Why? Because Iran got America and Israel right where they want them. But notice, talking about it's all full of lies. He lied about destroying the nuclear capability.
Obliterated it.
He lied about them running out of missiles. He lied about destroying all their Navy ships. He's a liar. Talking about get some guts. Why don't you take your ass to the straight? Why you crying out for help, you coward? Why don't you take your goddamn Green Beret, your SEAL Team 6?
Hey,
Why don't you take them through the strait and see if you don't get blasted to smithereens?
all these lies? Meanwhile, American
Salakia. This man said they ran out of bombs. Meanwhile, the next day they fired cluster bombs at Israel. Not to mention, they just fired another bomb that they never heard of.
Yep.
What did I say? Previous camp, they got Trump line. He ain't got unlimited. Them nations got unlimited because they've been preparing. Iran is dug in deep. They taught these other so-called terrorist groups how to dig in deep. Hezbollah and all this shit. You gotta put boots on the ground, man, and that's what they want. They begging you to come in there. Please, big boy, bring your simple ass in there, because we gonna destroy you. You at a military disadvantage. You in a foreign land. You gotta bring all your troops over there, all your air carriers and shit. You in their territory.
Their
Not
backyard.
to mention, it's a mountainous area. And it's 6 times the size of Iraq. Iran is 6 times larger than Iraq. What happened to you in Iraq? What happened to you in Afghanistan? What happened to you in Vietnam? The same thing that's about to happen to you now. Again. Salakia, my bad.
It says,
See, this is shit people ain't considering and talking about.
they don't want their mirth going. It says, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Looking like we could be out of here by the end of the year.
Real talk.
The way the way Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is speeding things up. We on week 3. That's how fast things are going. We are ready in week 3. We in March. Seems like we just had the new year.
Facts.
The Lord is truly shortening the days for the elect's sake, speeding things up. So we know that Karagma, that mark of the beast, that RFID microchip is near. It wouldn't surprise me if all the military troops are being tripped and sent out.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It says, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and the day of vengeance
The day of what?
the day of vengeance
Of who?
of our God.
Of what? What?
And the day of
Go
vengeance
back again to proclaim what?
to proclaim.
Hold on. Didn't you start out saying we out here to preach good tidings?
Yep.
To free the captives?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together.
To proclaim the acceptable year of
From
the
top,
Lord.
From the top, Baba Kasham.
The
Sounds so nice, you gotta say it thrice.
Khan, you want that was the top of 2. You want the top of 1? We started at 1, 61 and 1.
Use your discretion. Enlighten. I'm black and slow, brother, like Jesse Lee Peterson said. People like, I'm sorry, I'm slow and black. Yeah, I'm black and slow.
Khan, it says, the spirit of the Lord power is upon me because the Lord out of
So you were moved by the fear of the Lord.
hell yeah.
Oh, okay, Con.
You better be.
Okay, just double checking. Go ahead.
Better be.
You're not out here biting on your own free will
Not at all.
because there's nothing else to do. Because
Nope.
you ain't get your welfare check.
Nope.
Got laid off.
Nope.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Man's
Go
goings are of the Lord.
ahead.
That's Isaiah 61 verse 1.
Yes.
Yes.
You're reading.
Beautiful.
Can I give you something? Can I give you a
Yes.
bottle of water or something?
All right, we're
Popcorn?
fine. Just keep us in your prayers.
God bless you.
Yeah, you too.
I'm a survivor.
We're all, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
For 25 years, they give me 5 years in my life. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. What you're doing is amazing. It needs a special stamina to do it.
What's your you're probably not what's
I'm
your
a Christian.
Oh, beautiful. So
I'm
you
a
believe in the
Christian.
Messiah.
I believe in
Do
the
you
Messiah.
believe we're at the end days,
We
the
are,
last
we
days?
are at 11:59. 11:59.
The last second to the kingdom.
The last.
You can't make it up. And again, you're gonna have Israelites that look like all nations because we were scattered.
Yeah.
It's not a color thing. So
It's not.
if he can receive, beautiful. If he can receive this message, more than likely he's an Israelite.
Yeah. I'm
Beautiful.
I'm a in Christ, and Christ is putting in your heart to do what you are doing. What you are
course.
doing is amazing. Nothing, every word that comes from your mouth, it will come back. It will bring people to the kingdom. It will bring people to the Messiah.
Thank
You
you.
know?
Thank you.
You know, God bless you.
You
can
too.
Can I give you Pop-Tarts or
I'm
water?
fine.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
You know?
You gave us a pleasing word.
You
That's
gave
more
us a
than enough.
spiritual blessing. That's
Yes,
worth way more
be
than a
strong.
crumb. Yes.
Be strong. Divine power will help you. Divine power will come from the inner strength. He will renew the inner power in you.
That's
be
Isaiah also.
strong.
They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
Isaiah, you know. You
See,
know, be
that's
strong. Be strong.
Well, that's what we started. We started saying this is a beautiful time to be alive.
Yes.
It's scary times because it's going to get very bad,
Yes.
very ugly, very dark. But for the believers of the Messiah, our reward is coming.
Yes.
Yes.
Peace. We're
Yes.
going to finally be able to rest, enjoy our lives, enjoy our children,
Yes.
our wives. We
Yes.
won't be slaves anymore.
Yes, we are under His protection.
Yes.
We need His peace inside us to walk through this world.
Yes.
Without His peace that surpass all minds, we can do nothing.
Facts.
Did I say it starts in the mind?
It
You
starts in the mind.
know, starts in the mind.
You have to believe.
And if we focus on Him, nothing will distract
Did I
us.
told you that? I said it in the car.
Yeah.
I didn't know this guy. He was, you know.
Never. It's the spirit.
It is the spirit.
I believe all the.
Let me tell
Go ahead,
you,
go
we
ahead.
are branches in one tree called the humanity. Did you get that? We are just all branches in one tree called the humanity. We are all brothers and sisters in humanity. Does this make sense? And we are waiting for Him. This is what we are doing, because we want to encourage other people, other brothers in humanity, to wake up. You see the salvation coming.
Beautiful.
Hey,
can't make it up.
I can't make it up.
You can't make it up. This isn't scripted. Never met him. Beautiful.
Exactly.
Take care, guys.
Peace
You
be
too.
with you.
Shalom.
Peace.
Shalom.
Oh man, can't make this stuff up, man.
And again, you're gonna have Israelites coming back looking like all the nations where we were scattered. But their seed, their lineage, according to their father, is gonna go back to one of the 12 patriarchs of Jacob. This is a spiritual gathering. What's gathering the elect of Israel is this word. Whether or not you can receive this message, this good news, whether you believe it or not. But guess what? Contrary to popular belief, the masses are going to reject it, reject this message, reject this word, just as they rejected the Messiah over 2,000 years ago when he came in the flesh. They rejected him then. So what would make it any different now? These people are more proud then than then. Yahushua came, he had spiritual power. They said the miracles that he did, Yahushua's miracles couldn't even be contained in the book. And they still doubted him. They still put him to death. So how much more so now, when his message is being spoken by lowly men, worms? It takes a strong, believing spirit, man, which is what it's going to take to endure the times that we're in.
It reads, Isaiah 61:1, the Spirit of the Lord Adawan is upon me, because the Lord Yahweh hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prisons to them that are bound.
And I gotta expound it. I didn't really want to debate and get into it. You know, he knew enough, but he's not a prophet. But we're not all human, first and foremost. We don't all have hue. Not everybody walking around on the face of the earth has melanin, so that's wrong. And what you're looking at is the tree of Yahushua Hamashiach. We are the branches of Yasharallah. All nations ain't part of that branch. The Lord made many trees. There were many trees in the garden, right? In the Garden of Eden, which Eden means Aidan, paradise, which the whole world was a paradise. Eden is the whole world. But God planted man eastward in Eden. But there were many trees in that garden. And in the Bible, trees are sometimes likened unto nations. So the Lord picked one particular tree Adam. You know?
Exactly.
Because the Lord is what? Holy. He's a separatist.
We ain't all equal.
Would you grabbing something?
Yeah, I was looking for it. It says,
Just for further edification.
this is,
But the scriptures talk about speaking a word in good season, in good timing. You know?
yeah,
You gotta, as a husbandry, somebody working in the field, you gotta know how to cater to the different plants. You can't overwater. If you overwater a plant, it will die. You know? You gotta give it just the right amount of water and sunshine. You know?
Con. And this is just to back up, to the brother's point. We're not all created equal.
Never have been, never will be.
And everybody can't be
Even amongst the elect, there's levels of things.
back. And everybody can't be quote unquote grafted in. This is Romans
Salvation
chapter 11.
is only of the Jews.
Con.
Salvation is only for Yasharallah.
Con.
No other nation can be saved.
This is Romans 11, and I'm going to start at verse 22, and the point is in 23. It reads, "Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of Yahweh on them which fail."
Severity means strict, stern, seriousness. Like
Yep.
you get a severe wound, it's deadly.
Con.
The Lord is an austere man. Yahweh is his name.
Mm-hmm.
He don't play around and play fucking games. Very strict, stern man. Men. Salakia, go ahead.
Con. It reads, "On them
You
which
think- you
fail."
think God is all ha ha he he, you know, a simp ass goofy goo goo, you know.
That's what they
tap
think.
dancing ass up there tap. God is in heaven to tap dancing like a fool. You out of your goddamn mind.
Far from it. It says, "Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of Yahweh on them which fail."
So severe, it pleased him to bruise his own son. That's how severe the Lord is.
Yeah, that's cold. It says, severity.
What it say? They whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
Surely
and art
drunk.
thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt drink. That's the severity of the Lord. We had to get jacked up. So what you make you think these other nations not gonna get jacked up?
But toward
We
thee,
went into captivity. What make Esau think they not going into captivity? Isn't that fair? Isn't that righteous? Doesn't that balance the scales?
facts.
No, God just gonna let them slide into heaven and say, "Yeah, all is forgiven."
Ain't no way, Sway. It says, but toward thee, it says severity, but towards thee, goodness, if thou continue in his goodness. Otherwise, thou also
When you do
shall
that
be
cross,
cut off.
when you do that cross, does that remind you of how wicked and cruel the Roman Empire was? I didn't think so. They like to do the cross. Does that remind you of how they crucified our Lord, the Romans? How they had him up there for 3 days? What do you think gonna happen to him? Get me Revelation, huh? Every eye shall see them. Silence. Silento. That's Silento Jr. Revelation 1.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. Behold,
Behold, look,
he cometh with clouds.
who's the he? Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, the conquering Lion of Judah, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the King of Terrors, the destroyer of the Gentiles. Who is that talking about? Hold on. The destroyer of the Gentiles? I thought the Gentiles were going to be saved.
The Bible does not contradict itself. I can say that. It does not contradict itself. It reads, "Behold, he cometh with clouds."
What you ignorantly call a UFO, a UAP. Those are the chariots of the Lord. Those are the vehicles of the angels. That's the way Yahweh Shai HaMashiach left. He left in a gigantic chariot. And that's the same way he's coming back, to deliver and gather the elect of Yasharallah. Not even all of Israel. For as it is written, 2 parts shall be cut off and die, but a third shall go through the fire.
and every eye shall see him.
It's
And
going to be breaking news. You can see it. You can clearly see now we in that time. That's why they're going to have to cut the internet. Because every little thing, every little bombing, every little thing, every little ship blowing up, somebody record. Somebody got a phone and they're going to record the shit. You see, because technology has increased. Even where they so-called cut the internet, shit still leaking out through what they call that, Elon
Starlink.
Musk, Starlink. The UAE, they arrested some tourists for posting videos about Dubai being bombed.
yeah, it says,
So we know that this destruction is going to be televised. It's going to be worldwide.
Con.
Just like when the Lord returns. It's going to be breaking news. It's going to be on everybody's feed. Ain't going to be no folly feeds in that day. Every feed you go to, you're going to see the chariots, man.
Emergency
You're going to see,
broadcast.
it's going to be like War of the Worlds. You were seeing the different aliens bombing, zapping different cities and shit.
Yeah.
He used to always show you that. You know, the aliens pull up and they show you North Korea and shit getting bombed and shit. Zapping motherfuckers. Hey, beautiful time to be alive.
Yeah,
Adawan Ratazah, this be the year. If not, oh well, we should be in it for the long haul.
yeah. Keep on pushing.
Each day that passes is a day closer to the kingdom. It's inevitable. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai set the bounds this devil can't pass. And he knows it. Hence why he's coming down with great wrath. Revelation 12 and 12. Let his ass into that quagmire.
It reads, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail. God.
What color is the bird?
Yep.
What
White.
color? White. How many is it? One.
Mm-hmm.
Crane. Doesn't the crane, in that Esau's thing with the crane, bring the steward, bring the babies?
Yeah.
The kingdom is coming. And look who he's look who the crane is over. Look at him eating. See him eating?
He grubbing.
Hold me that Baba Kashah. The flock. I'll find it. You get something else. You disappeared now. Look at it.
And it's so
Point was made.
it's so beautiful because you know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is showing all the signs of his coming. It was the newest movie on Netflix. It's called War Machine. Okay, and spoiler alert, that movie goes into alien invasion, so to speak, and you don't get it until you don't realize it until the end of the movie. All right, but everything is showing signs of America being invaded by troops, okay, and by a supernatural entity, okay? So it reads, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. All right? So we always go into the day of the Lord being darkness and not light, man. How it's going to be a dreadful day when the Lord returns. How the scriptures talking about him coming in the midst of World War III.
Esau be angry when he see the men of the Lord, don't he?
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Because he know this is not for him.
Mhm.
Against Zion, a monument. He know this is contrary for his health. This ain't good for his health. They may not know exactly what we're talking about, but we know they know it ain't for them.
Hey, they just sit and listen
How about,
And
how about resurrect the dead?
and get a
Hey, guess
angry.
what? You watching the dead being resurrected. The dry bones.
Literally. Literally.
We got the water. The living water now. The oil. The sinews are being placed. The bones are coming back to life. The temple, the third temple is being rebuilt right in front of your eyes.
They don't like that. They don't like that.
You got something?
That was the end of that.
This is Revelation chapter 19. I started at 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. You want to speak on it?
Khan, that white horse, who does that represent? Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man.
And Esau made mockery in the second Guardians of the Galaxy. He made mockery of that. This scripture, this verse. When they showed that dude, what's the dude? Chris Pratt, I think that's his name.
Showed his father.
His
yeah.
father, I think, who was his father? Michael Douglas, was it Michael Douglas?
Some old actor. I don't know his name. I can picture his face.
But his dad was standing on top of the spaceship.
Yeah, that Tic Tac like spaceship.
It was where did they get that from? Same place they get everything for their movies, the scriptures.
Con.
Because we know Esau's not creative. So it says, and I saw heaven open. This the day the earth gonna stand still. Like Keanu Reeves, the day the earth stood still. Yeah, this the day the earth gonna stand still. You're gonna stop fighting one another, which you starting to fight right now, but you're gonna be in the heat of the battle.
The heat.
Over in the valley of Hawashaphat. Over there in Armageddon, the mountain of the Lord's troops. You're gonna be fighting one another in a hot, heated battle, and you're gonna see the Lord return. And you're gonna poop your pants.
Yep.
Your hearts are gonna fail. And you know what's gonna come into your wicked ass heart, your wicked ass mind? We're gonna stop fighting each other and fight against the Lord. The ones you would sense, what are you gonna say? Hide us. You know, they're gonna what the scripture say, they're gonna go to the rocks.
Call the mountains to fall
Hide
on
us.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, the elites, they're gonna go into their bunkers if they're not already there. They're gonna go into their space stations, their submarines.
Con. Anywhere they can hide.
And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him was faithful and true. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Because the Lord is a man of war, Yahweh is his name. That's why he's putting it in these kings' hearts to go to war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Because Yahweh Shai Hamashiach is coming to body all these false leaders. Your DJ Trumps, your Kim Jong-uns, your Putins, you know?
Yep.
Xi Jinpings,
You
your
name
Pete
it.
Hegseths, your JD Vances. Hey, JD Vance been quiet lately, hasn't he? JD Vance don't want no smoke. He don't want to be blamed for this at all. His mouth been shut.
He said, I don't want
You
no
ain't
part
heard a
of
peep
it.
from JD Vance, have you?
I don't want no part of it.
He like, I'm not trying to get my home raided, because that's what's coming. Sedition in the streets. They shall, the course of their action shall stand. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. These politicians, they're just the fall guys, man. The scapegoats,
Con.
the optics for the elites. You know?
Con.
Channel negative energy there. Mar-a-Lago Island. You know?
Yep. If y'all want some get back, that's where y'all channel that energy.
Look for Air Force One, you know? His eyes were as a flame of fire, because he's serious. He ain't coming to play no games. He's angry with the wicked every day.
Con.
And you're about to feel that indignation, that righteous anger. He said he gonna let out a scream as a woman in travail. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Again, he's the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Hold me that in Psalms. Bind their kings, Baba Kashab. And he was clothed, Slaki. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but himself. He was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses. Lord chimed in.
Right on time.
You got it?
Con. This is Psalms chapter 149, starting at verse 5. It reads, let me see. Yeah, I'll start at the point. It reads, let the saints be joyful in glory,
Didn't I just say as soon as we came out here, it's a beautiful time to be alive? Hey, for the longest, we've been sighing and crying for all the abominations done in the midst thereof. And it seemed like our cries were falling upon deaf ears. Seemed like these people of the world were living it up. But now we're seeing their laughter turn to mourning. And our cries are turning to joy. They losing sleep. They having nightmares. They talking about being drafted. They don't know if they're going to have a job on Monday. They don't know if the stocks are going to plummet. They don't know what the oil price is going to do. They through.
Through.
Meanwhile, we're elated. We're elated. Lord chimed in twice.
Facts.
It's a beautiful morning.
A beautiful day.
Because we
God.
had Esau's night.
The end of an age. It says, let the saints be joyful in their glory. Salakia. Let the saints be joyful in glory.
The scriptures say the saints of the Lord shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever.
By force. Let them sing aloud upon their bed.
We sing it aloud. We singing a new song. New meaning refreshed, renewed. And you got to sing this song correctly. The right words, in the right tone, in the right key. Because this ain't our song. This is the song of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. This is the song of the end.
It says,
The credits are rolling. And you know the song we playing?
yeah.
Yeah. The same song was playing in the beginning of the movie, but you didn't understand it. Now the movie's about over, you understanding everything now. All the foreshadowing, you know? All the flash forwarding,
Yeah.
all the hidden secrets and shit. It's being made plain now. Through what? The elect. Surely the Lord will do nothing, but He revealeth His secrets unto who? The servants, the prophets. We telling you plainly. This is it. Michael Jackson tour.
Done.
Another
white bird.
Look. You think I'm making this shit up? You receiving what I've been telling you now? Or I'm bugged out, Elder?
It reads, let the high praises of Yahweh be.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Because we can't get to Yahweh without going through His Son. And Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai alone will be exalted in that time.
Let the high praises of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
Let the what?
Let the high praises of Yahweh.
What does that mean, the high praises?
The good news, man.
All we can say is good things about the Lord.
All we can say.
All Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's right judgments are righteous and true. His words are faithful and true. Pure. Refined 7 times. Motherfucker talking shit about God and God. Oh, God is wicked and God is evil and God is this. And this, that, and the third. We ain't got no qualms, no quarrels with the Lord.
None whatsoever.
Work your beautiful work.
Yep.
It is time for thee to work, O Lord Yahweh, because they have made void thy law.
Khan.
He's working, ain't he?
A hell of a
Every
work.
morning doth he bring a judgment to light, but the unjust knoweth no shame.
It reads, let the high praises of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
The two-edged sword is what he got in his hand, in his
Yep.
right hand. The scriptures,
Yep.
sharper than any two-edged sword.
Yep.
Cutting to the what does it say? Cutting to the soul, the
Yeah,
marrows, the joints.
marrow.
It's the discerner of the thoughts and intents of men. This is how we know if you're right or not. How you react to this word, if you buck up against it.
Facts. It says,
This is the litmus, the ruler,
Khan.
the standard. Lift thee up the banner upon the high mountain. This is the banner.
that everybody's judged by, measured with. to bind their kings with chains and their nobles
To
with
bind
fetters
who?
of iron.
To bind who?
Their kings.
Their kings. DJ Trump, that ain't my president. That's your president.
Mr. Vance.
That's your people. I ain't vote. I never vote. I ain't elect that man.
Yep.
I could care less what the hell he does. That's your president.
Yep.
That's what you voted for. Ain't that what they say? That's what you voted for.
That's what you voted for.
Hey,
you go.
exactly. Beautiful. You can't make it up. See, not everybody's asleep. Some people are woke.
Exactly. It says, to bind their kings with chains and nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
What can I say but the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai? Barakatah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Call Holo Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. What the hell can I say after that?
Good,
It's an honor.
good news for some, bad news for others.
What did we say the week before last? That's a sign that your kingdom is through. The Shedemite is choosing.
Oh,
She loved the Snickers.
They
Snicker
choosing.
bar. They walk by. That's the third time they walk by because they want to get chose.
the last
We-
one had
we-
a Kool-Aid smile.
We're in the time of Isaiah 4:1. Not only are we going to get our wives, we're going to have concubines.
So the end is
Beautiful times, man.
The end.
It's a Jakeover.
for
It's a
real.
Jakeover.
It said, this is Second Esdras 13 and starting at verse 1. Because the brother just spoke about how the kings and the nobles of the earth are going to go into captivity. And Second Esdras, the 13th chapter, gives you the whole account of how that's going to be made manifest.
Yeah, Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Tahar, he gave the order. He said it's 2nd Ezra 15, 2nd Ezra 16, and then 2nd Ezra 13, which spot on. That's the order, Jacob trouble. That's the way the last handful of scriptures, prophecies are playing out. We're in the midst of Jacob trouble. We're in the midst of the Third World War, but things are about to get spicy. And what's the cherry on top? America being nuked and our Lord returned.
Yeah. The
Beautiful
scriptures,
time to be alive. We almost out of here.
the scriptures have been right so far. They don't fail.
None shall want her mate.
None shall want her mate. Khan. So it reads,
That's
second.
why Bible's been selling out like hotcakes.
Oh yeah, when turmoil and craziness in the world starts, everybody runs back to the Bible.
She-Shaw trying to get chosen, bro. See how they be smiling? Women are attracted to power, and this is the true power. This is real power.
Fact.
This is power.
She was the one I was just saying. She walked by the first time.
Oh, see, the Lord
Kool-Aid grin. He
confirmed the
confirmed
sign
it.
following.
Yeah,
Through
that's
the
all he
spirit,
did.
she probably felt you talking about it and walked back.
Yeah.
That was yours. You can have that one.
Hey, you got tall and lanky.
You ain't got to knock it down. You keep her ass at the bed wench. You know. What does it say? Kings and a queen shall be thy nurse and mothers and fathers. We had to do that, right? Big Mama, they would make fun of Big Mama, you know, with Aunt Jemima and all the bonnet and the slippers and shit.
Yeah.
We had to do that. You know,
Uh-huh.
had to breastfeed your children. You gonna do it to us?
It says,
fair, beautiful.
Second Esdras 13, starting at verse
That's
1.
why the Lord gave them them big old jugs. You see? That's the purpose.
Gonna be a lot of
Now
feeding.
we got the full understanding. Flat asses, because we don't need them for that.
Exactly.
That's not your purpose.
Don't need you.
Yeah.
It says, Second Esdras, the 13th chapter, starting at verse 1.
You're a walking cow. You know?
And it came to pass after.
And Jake you gotta figure, Jake gonna be popping, Eve gonna be popping them out, right? Eve, I'm talking about Eve, Northern and Southern Kingdom. Eve, Jake, we talking about
general.
all tribes. Khan. So Eve figure gonna be tight, bro. It ain't gonna be like now where you got a child and your figure, instead of a girdle of rent, she gonna snap right back. She gonna stay snapped. Cause you see that's Esau now. She be running this shit.
Yeah.
Fit after see?
Yeah.
But it's a change of worlds. See now, Jake, Israelite woman got 1-2 kids. She is through, especially the Northern Kingdom, Latino,
Lord.
you know.
Yeah.
So they gonna stay fit. titties nice and perked like you like them and stuff. You know, they ain't gonna be, you know, so it makes sense. These heathens,
Hey,
chiefly Esau.
hey, ain't gonna be no more mommy makeovers selling out in
No,
here
ain't
in
no-
Babylon.
Ain't gonna be no
Ain't gonna be
BBLs in the kingdom.
Tummy tucks and BBLs.
No BBLs in the kingdom. No mommy makeovers in the kingdom.
Con. So it says,
Your
Say-
diet, first and foremost, your diet gonna be right. The earth is gonna yield its strength again. The fruits and the vegetables gonna have minerals and nutrients in it. It's not gonna be stripped of nutrients and minerals. You're not gonna be eating poisons and breathing in poisons and drinking poisons and bathing in poisons.
yeah,
The earth is gonna be terraformed. What's gonna terraform the earth? The nuclear fallout. Beautiful, man. Beautiful movie. Best movie ever. What a time to be alive.
and it's
For
only,
some people.
and it's only getting more and more action packed. The action just it continues to intensify,
It's
man.
becoming undeniable.
Yep, it's gonna do that all the way to the
The more you
climax.
try to deny it, the more it becomes evident. Like Elder Apostle, one of the apostles said, it's like the buoy. This truth is like a buoy. The more you try to suppress it, the more it
The faster
comes
it
to
shoots
the
up.
top. More pressure.
Yeah,
The more you try to stifle the truth, the more you try to shadow ban us, you know, the more we, you know.
yeah. Only making things worse. It says
How much time we got out, Slock?
about 30 minutes.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
Con.
You got the
Second Esdras chapter 13 and verse 1. It reads, and it came to pass after 7 days.
Hey,
There you go. I dreamed a dream by night.
what did I just say? Confirming with signs following.
Yeah.
All ages, you know. you had some cougars.
Exactly. Matter of fact, I'm a
She about to knock the dust off that pussy. You can have that, them two. I don't want them. I want some nice, clean girls.
yeah.
Too much mileage is on that one.
Oh man. I'm gonna read some of it in the GNT. It reads,
She said, "That's right. You can't make this stuff up. This is
For real.
the good news. This is the gospel. Again, people, anybody in their right mind can discern what this represents. You know,
Yeah.
we could be doing anything, bro. You know, what are we choosing to take our free time to do? Serve the Lord. Put Him in remembrance. Being obedient to the best of our ability. This is pleasing in the sight of the Lord, as you were saying earlier. Through the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
Con. And it's so beautiful because as the prophecies continue to magnify, you don't hear nobody bucking up. You don't hear nobody saying anything when we talk about World War III. They wouldn't dare.
On the contrary, people are actually starting to pick up their Bibles and read them
Yep.
to see if the things we're saying are true. Going
Yep.
to different translations, and guess what? They're confounded. They're going to Chat GPT, they're going to Google, Bible Hub. Well, what does this mean? What does this scripture mean? People are starting to consider. And guess what? Your false leaders got no answers.
Facts.
They can't
144.
explain to you the times that we're living in. They can't explain the scriptures to you. They can't explain it. Because they're liars, frauds, hypocrites, deceivers.
Hey, and it's so beautiful. Like I said, you want to hear them dare buck up against the talks of World War III. They're no longer even bucking up against the fall of this economy, man. You know, the prices of gas are $5, $6. You know, you go downtown to where the attractions are, and the gas prices are out of this world, man.
Southern California, the gas prices someplace were $8.
Yep. $8. And like we said, it's gonna continue to get worse. Continuing to get worse.
It's only just begun.
Right.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
And right now they're just trying to pacify.
Baby.
Right now they're trying to pacify this wound that Babylon has. They're putting band-aids on this gunshot wound.
How is he trying to pacify you? With lies.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's believing their lies anymore. You're looking around, he's always flip-flopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
This man, DJ, look, prayer circle. Pray for the Middle East. Pray for Iran. Pray for the troops.
Hey, it's destined for this place
pray
to
for
fall,
those
man.
thousands of Marines that's about to go into the meat grinder. Pray
It
to
is.
sweet baby Jesus. nice and loud. Maybe he can postpone it. Sweet baby Jesus, please save our troops. Protect them.
Through. So real quick,
Please don't bring in the Battle of Armageddon, Jesus. Bless America. Bless our hearts. Save us.
real quick, I want to touch real quick on this article, because like I said, hey, Sleazy E is
true.
putting a Band-Aid on a shotgun wound, man.
Bro, they hadn't had a prayer circle in weeks, months. That's how you know it's bad again.
Through. It says
These words are getting to him.
these prophecies are getting to him, man.
You better go call vocab.
That 501c3 charter, tax exempt, ain't gonna be around for much longer.
Nope.
So real quick, it reads,
Look at him again, watching him. Look at him. Look how he's watching him. You can't make it up.
it says, the International Energy Agency, okay, the IEA, said its member countries would release 400 million barrels.
Which is a drop in the bucket. They say the world uses, that's like not even a day's worth of oil.
It says would release 400 million barrels, and this also goes to show you how we continue to say that we're living in unprecedented times. All right, things that are taking place that haven't happened in you people's lifetime
The
before.
scriptures say, woe to you that are joined hand to hand. You're gonna get thrusted through. That's
So-
why 2/3 of Israel are gonna die here. They're gonna die the death of an Edomite because they love their oppressor. If Esau can't go to heaven, Jake don't wanna go. Guess what? You ain't going. Not on this go around. You're gonna have to get to the kingdom, do death by pain.
Death by pain.
As is written in 2nd Ezra. He ain't gonna save you. He gonna, contrary to popular belief, he gonna throw you under the bus and roll back up over you. When it's his family or yours. He gonna report your ass to ICE.
Speaking of Fallout, that was a funny scene when his buddy was taking his family to their bunker, and the Jake was trying to go in with him, and the Edomite swung on him.
I don't remember Fallout, bro.
Oh, man. That's so funny.
The first season came out over a year ago, so I don't remember.
Yeah, that was
You gotta
hilarious.
watch it. Yeah, I might go back and rewatch it with you.
It says the International Energy Agency said its member countries would release 400 million barrels of oil from their energy stock. I'm sorry, Salakia. From their emergency stock, the largest reserve distribution in history, in a bid to bring down crude prices that have soared during the war with Iran.
Just wait till Monday. Matter of fact, wait till tonight. Wait till the futures hit. Wait till the futures hit. I can't wait to see what the futures is gonna do.
So, so that's beautiful, man. You're talking about prices of barrels of oil going up to $200 to $300, man.
And that's when these people really start to complain. They don't really pay attention and complain too much. But when they go to the gas pump and they see $5, $6, they really gonna take to social media.
Yeah. Hey, but you ain't seen nothing yet, man.
They already complaining. All these dummies driving SUVs and big trucks, they complaining.
Hey, and the price of oil doesn't just affect gas prices, man. It affects medicines. Okay?
Medicine,
it affects a plethora
it
of things in
affects
your life.
Foods, it affects pesticides.
Yep.
Because that's how your crops grow. Because we know the earth is given to Esau, who is Cain, and Cain was cursed from the earth. So the earth doesn't yield its strength to Esau. Hence why he has to genetically modify organisms. He has to spray chemicals because in its natural form, the earth doesn't yield to him. He doesn't have a green thumb. His thumb is withered. He's poison ivy.
Facts. So, hey, this is how we know for a fact that this war is going to continue to escalate.
And guess what? I can't wait till that draft hits. Oh, speaking
That's what's
of the
next.
war, you heard about that USS Carrier that was on fire? You know they said it was one of the soldiers that set that ship on fire?
Yep.
Showing you how scared they are.
Yeah.
First they were stopping up the toilets with t-shirts and shit because
Yep.
they didn't want to go to Iran. Now they set the ship on fire.
Exactly.
What's that? The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have stayed in their holes, they become as women.
Con. Hey, and morale is half the battle.
Yeah, the morale is at an all-time low.
All-time low.
What they call it, patriotism is at an all-time low.
Yep.
You saw what, like 3-4 white women walk down in consignment. They not with Trump and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Once you lose your women, that's it. We should know about that. You know, that's a sign that you through. Once your woman don't want you, you through.
Hey, and you best believe they're gonna have a FF attack, okay, to get you people riled up.
They just had one. They had a couple. The dude with the Allah, he said, "My God is." Come on, son.
Mm-hmm.
They had one in Michigan. The dude ran up in a synagogue or whatever.
Yeah, drove the car.
Yeah, but you about to have a real one,
A real one.
a real big one.
Yeah. Another, what is it? Another.
That's gonna galvanize these zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're gonna get on board with the war.
Another 9/11,
They're
so to
gonna be
speak.
lining up in droves, maybe.
Hey, I still don't believe in these YNs and these GMO babies, man. It ain't no way. It ain't no way they're going to fight.
Nah, they scary.
Facts. Fact.
Do you know a lot of these GMO babies? They've been putting them on the manning the drones and shit. That's what they've been doing.
Yeah.
And that makes them disconnected from reality. They don't realize you actually killing people and civilians and shit, hundreds of people. They
Yep.
think it's a game.
Yep.
But guess what? Shortly, you finna be on the front lines. You know?
That draft is coming. That draft is
conscription, whatever you want to call it.
for real.
Hey, they already passed how they can register you for a draft without your approval.
Yeah, ages
18 to
18 to
25.
26 or 25.
Yep. They're
Yep.
making it easy. Because a lot of people never used to register for the draft, even though it was a felony. They never held you accountable for it, you know? But you know how many people would be locked up if they held you accountable for not registering for the draft? He would probably be locked up. Most
Yeah,
of these
man.
people. But now they're making it mandatory
Yeah. Hey,
because they going to the meat grinder. Just like you see in Ukraine, they in vans jumping out on people, the jump out boys, jumping out, grabbing them up, throwing them. That's what's gonna happen over here. These cities gonna be empty, man. I can see it.
Yeah.
These women gonna be through. They gonna be hurting. There ain't gonna be no men.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be through. Ain't gonna be no work. I can see it.
Hey, and
It's gonna be martial law, checkpoints. I can see it.
no, and
No food in the grocery stores. The truckers already, a whole bunch of trucking companies been closing down. So the supply chain is disrupted. It's gonna come to a screeching halt. Ain't gonna be no food in Walgreens, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, the Publix, Kroger's, Pathmark, Piggly Wigglies.
hey, it's coming to an end.
You
huh?
can see it.
It's coming to an end. So, real quick, this is
Again, we at the credits. We at the scene with the credit. The credits are starting to roll. The movie's over. Now
man.
we starting to see who certain character. Who is this person? Oh, this was so and so. You know?
Yeah. Towards the end of the
Oh,
movie.
DJ Chump. He was the king of Babylon. Isaiah 19. He was the cruel Lord.
Yeah. We about to see. We're literally seeing who that evil man is, man.
The man of sin is
The
revealed.
man of sin is being revealed. So,
He ushered the whole world into World War III unprovoked. Unprovoked. And again, he's in a quagmire. He can't get out of this war. He can't get out of Iran.
yeah, hey, he definitely can't turn back now.
Nope. He's gonna look weak, even weaker than he already is.
Exactly.
And he can't turn back now because he's doing it on the behest of Israel.
Khan.
He ain't just following his own will. He's following old Benjamin Netanyahu.
Hey,
Bibi.
and not only that, you already have a ton of American soldier casualties, man.
Yep.
So what is he gonna tell the parents of these lost soldiers? That they went over there and died for nothing if he pulls out now? So the body bag,
is getting too good for him. An inside joke.
exactly. So hey, these American soldiers continue to bite the dust, man.
And don't be surprised if not only do they raise the age of the draft, if they lower it also from 18 to like 16 and 15, 14. Because during World War I and World War II, a lot of young men were going to those wars. 15, 16, lying about their age to go over there to fight.
Yep.
And they knew, but they let them go anyway.
Yep.
So they need bodies, man.
And you best believe
They gonna be down at the middle school fucking recruiting.
we had the elementary school.
Don't sign up for ROTC. Get you
real.
some real training.
You sign up for anything with an R. Oh, you taking reading? We got to get him. We got to get him out here. But that goes to show you, man, when troops are on the ground, you best believe they gonna get decimated. All right? We continue to tell y'all how
Bro,
weaponry has become more advanced.
How can they come ashore to Iran? They gonna blow them to smithereens.
They can.
If they hitting these their neighboring countries with pinpoint accuracy, and he's a liar talking about it was Iran. They're not accurate. Their missiles are accurate, man. Pinpoint accurate, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they in trouble, bro. They in trouble. Trouble.
Man, listen. You
stepped in it.
5,000 to 100,000 people on the shores of Iran. If they get helicoptered in, they not getting out. They not getting out.
Bro, you serious? They gonna blow. You can't parachute. They gonna shoot. You better come through Oman or some shit.
And here's the thing. They talk about how these B-2 bombers, right? When they did Operation, I think it was called Black Hammer, when they dropped the nukes or the bombs on Iran's nuclear facility.
Bunker busters?
Yeah, they talk about how these B-2 bombers fly at such a high altitude that radars can't really pick them up. They're designed with all this radar interference technology, and the altitude that they fly at, they're almost undetectable. When you're going over there to drop troops off, you can't fly at those heights. You have to fly at standard heights for them to be able to jump out, because you're not going to be able to land anywhere in that terrain.
No, they got super soldiers, G.I. Joes. They can wear the fucking mask and plummet out of space and shit, like Mission Impossible and shit.
Yeah.
You know, Ethan Hawke's and shit. They got a bunch of Jason Bournes and shit. Fuck out of here, man. Sleazy. Now we seeing Esau, America was a paper tiger. That's what we seeing. The bite wasn't as big as the bark.
They believe their own height.
Exactly. All that stuff about the biggest military, the strongest military, it was all bullshit. It was all bravado. Tough guy talk.
Oh,
you know?
Man, yeah. Oh,
the
man.
other nations like, damn, I think I could take America. Pakistan, I think I could take them. You know? North Korea, like, please, tap me in. Tap me in, big bro. Let me just let off one nuke, you know?
Hey, but America showed.
He called me Rocket Man. This nigga, I ain't forgot. Let me show him a Rocket Man.
Listen,
you know?
America showed a severe weakness by not being able to protect their allies, all right, in the East, man. They have security guarantees.
That's not what a garrison is for. A garrison is not to protect the nation. The garrison is for you to implement your strength, to implement your will on them. That's why you have an embassy in these different nations. It ain't got nothing to do about protection. It's so that you can sit there and keep an eye and make sure everything's in check.
Yep. And these nations are finding that out now. These nations are finding that out now, man. That what are you good for?
Yeah, what are you good for?
Yeah.
Talking shit about NATO and the allies and not paying their due fare. What are you good for now? Now we need your help. Where you at? You know?
Yep. So, hey.
See, and look at the difference. The Sheeta might walk by with smiling, ear to ear. Eve, look at Eve, through. I see why Elder Pastor said, we don't need you. He said, fuck Eve. Let Eve die with the serpent.
Hey.
Let Eve go down with the serpent in her Gardenian pack.
That's the pact that she made.
She made her bed, let her lay in it.
Yeah, 144, call her lawyer, how about she
Can't make it up.
So,
she that is mine enemy, Micah, I will bear the indignation of the Lord until he plead my case, because I have sinned against him.
So back to 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter. We got about 15 minutes. And I'm going to read it in the GNT, so I go back and forth.
Baba Kashab, before you do that, Isaiah 19, since you're in the GNT, that's the one I couldn't remember. You give confusing advice, it's in the GNT, not the NLT. Isaiah 19 and 15. The Lord has mingled a perverse spirit in Egypt, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. That's the one in the GNT. Shout out to the elder brother Yahweh Call. He's the one that always bring that out. It's in the GNT. Isaiah 19 and 15. What's GNT? Good News Translation?
Mm-hmm.
You can't make it up. 19 and 15. What does it say? Give confusing advice?
It says,
I know already. I looked it up. I looked it up. But
Con.
for edification's sake.
Isaiah chapter 19, starting at verse 14, and the GNT.
He kind of favored Pete Hegseth, don't he?
Huh?
He
It says,
got a Pete Hegseth type of look.
it says, the Lord.
Did you see Sly? You didn't see the picture of him with the tattoos and shit? Oh, Pete Hegseth. is
Nah,
like
I don't
a
think
real,
so.
He's a real character, bro. He's a real can't make it up, bro. Like a pro-America war GI Joe. You look like that guy, bro.
Hey, Department of War.
Khan.
Department of War.
Khan.
It says Isaiah 19 and verse 14 in the GNT. It reads,
15.
no, the point you want is in
It's 14.
it's all the same.
Okay, Khan.
It says, the Lord out of one has made them give confusing
That's
advice.
14.
Mm-hmm.
What does that verse say in 19? It says mingle a perverse spirit. 14. Let me see.
Yeah, it got to be 14. Confusing advice, mingled a perverse spirit.
I just literally looked it up a couple days ago. Yep. Okay, 15 is no work. Yeah, my bad. Slocky. 15 is no work. God.
It reads, Isaiah chapter 19 and 14 in the GNT, it reads, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has made them give confusing advice.
Oh, just get you some guts and go through the Strait of Hormuz.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
We don't worry about it. We sank their military. We got rid of all their missiles. The war's almost over. The war's done. We wrapping it up.
Uh-huh.
He's a liar. The father of it. The words of his mouth, smoother than butter, but war's in his heart. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They
Hey.
go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Hey,
If his mouth is moving, he's lying.
have you heard about regime change in Venezuela yet? I haven't heard nothing about regime change in Venezuela.
They can't do. Do you know that oil that they got from Venezuela? Do you know it still has to be processed? That oil is crude. And guess what? Esau's in for a crude awakening right now. Not a rude awakening. He's in for a crude awakening.
Oh, man.
Since he loves fields, he covets fields, takes them by violence. You heard they said Iran had a vein of gold. That's why they really want to go in there.
Nah, I didn't hear
They
that.
say Iran found a major vein of gold in Iran. So not only is there oil, there's gold now. So now the plot thickens even more. Now we see why them small hats were so greedy to go in there.
Hey,
Resources.
all wars.
All wars are fought over resources. And all wars are bankers' wars.
Hey, and speaking about confusing advice, the FBI had warned California of a
Drone
potential Iranian drone attack.
Lies.
Then you had the governor of California saying it's lies.
You can't make it up.
You can't make it
I didn't
up.
know you was gonna say that. You can't make it up.
Can't make it up, bro. I can't remember the governor's name, but confusing advice,
It
man.
would have to be Newsom. Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom, that's his name.
Yeah,
Gavin
he
Newsom.
always going against Trump.
Yep.
That's prophetic. Kingdom against kingdom.
Con.
This place is divided, man. Even amongst Congress, even amongst their politicians, even amongst the leaders.
Yep.
You know where it's not divided? Not no more. The Middle East. They're all being galvanized.
Yeah.
They're on solidarity now. And they got America locked in there, you know?
All it took was the assassination of a supreme leader, man. Made him a martyr. Beautiful.
Again, not only did they assassinate the Ayatollah, they assassinated the daughter, they assassinated the dude's wife.
Yep.
I mean, children.
Children, yeah. Thus, the Strait of Hormuz, he said the Strait of Hormuz is gonna stay closed, man. Gonna stay closed to Babylon.
It's gonna stay closed until Trump feels it in his bones. Ah, You can't make this stuff up, man. Read that again in GNT. Huh?
It says Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 14. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has made them give confusing advice.
Because we in what? Babylon. The Hebrew word for Babylon is Babel, the land of great confusion. So it's no wonder your leader's giving confusing advice. He's the king of Babylon. He's the king of fools. He's the joker. He's the joker in the deck of cards. He's the joker.
Oh,
you can't take him serious.
Hey, you can't take somebody serious with a nickname Taco, man. Come on.
You can't take somebody serious that look like him.
Oh man. It says, as a result, Egypt does everything wrong.
I wonder if he's gonna say this is Biden's war this time. Is this one Biden's war, or is this? Are you gonna take ownership for this one, or is this is this Taco's war? Whose war is this one?
No
Who
excuses.
ushered in World War III? Was it Biden, Sleepy Joe, or crackhead Trump?
Goddamn Democrats did it again.
Was it the Epstein gang or was it Biden?
Oh
Who
man.
ushered in World War III?
Yeah, definitely Trump. It says, the Lord has made them give confusing advice. As a result, Egypt does everything wrong and staggers like a drunk
That's why
slipping
he had
on
to-
his own vomit.
Hence why they call him Taco. He got to reverse everything. Oh, I'm gonna put tariffs on everybody. Nope. You got to reverse that. Nope. You know, he can't get right.
It says, no one in Egypt, rich or poor, important or unknown, can offer help.
Shalom.
Peace, brother.
Shalom.
Brother, sister.
Hey, brother, not to interrupt the good word, I'm so sorry.
No, you good.
We just trying to get somewhere to get us up the streets. Wonder if
Okay.
y'all could bless me. I'm on a little bit short. The white people over there gave me 50. I'm on a couple dollars short to get into a room. I'm outside
I
with
ain't
my
got
wife.
much, brother. I keep what I got, brother.
Yes, sir.
No, I like to do it on
man.
camera.
Bless your heart,
Bless
bro.
your-
Bless your heart.
Nah, you got it, bro. You got it.
Oh, bless your heart.
That ain't
Bless,
probably
bless you, man. Hey,
Yeah.
God bless both of y'all
You
100
too,
times
brother.
fold.
I hope y'all get in a better condition, you know?
Man, the government need to pass them 2,000. Donald Trump playing with us. We
Yeah,
taxpayers here, dude. You know, and
No,
hopefully
man,
God
you gotta-
touches these people on the white. I bet these
He
people.
gotta pay for the war.
You got to pay for the war,
This is
bro.
something that they started this. They started
He
that.
say fuck America first.
No, that's not right.
That's what it looked like, right?
That's exactly what it is. But that's not right because we
I know.
taxpayers here.
Yeah.
You see where all our tax money going?
All right.
Hey, give them a ledger. Oh, you ain't got no more slips?
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you good?
Bless y'all.
Yeah, y'all too.
Yeah, y'all be blessed, man.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah.
So it says,
You can't make it up.
cons.
See, everybody's angry at DJ Chump.
It's a-
Everybody's mad at Taco. Again, they are the fall guys. They're the scapegoats. They're who you point at. No, you can't put a face on the Rothschilds, the Oppenheimers, the DuPonts. You know? But
Yeah.
you can put a face on, okay, that's Nancy Pelosi. Okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's Bernie Sanders. That, you know what I'm saying? Fall guys, scapegoats.
And the scripture tells you, man,
Lower level management.
con.
You don't know who upper management is. You're dealing with, you can see lower management, you know?
But what does the scripture say? It's going to come to a point, things are going to get so bad where the people are no longer going to regard their kings or princes. They're not going to regard these people that sit in high authority. All right?
You see it all the time in these so-called third world nations. They assassinate governors like hotcake.
Yep.
Mayors, governors, they don't give a damn.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen in Babylon.
Hey, you speaking of that, you saw what happened to Nancy Pelosi's husband
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Buddy ran up in there with a hammer and knocked her husband upside the head. Because the people are fed up. These people are tired of being homegrown slaves, man.
Fed up with the bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what the Jake just said that came up here.
Yeah.
You said the government ain't helping them.
Working.
We see it because of how long that line been getting. You know?
Con. Facts.
And that's not just in Orlando. That's every major city in America is the same thing. Homelessness is rampant. And
Hey,
Hey, can I ask you a quick
Yes, sir.
Is that for free or do you have to buy?
That they're doing some kind of. You see her right there? She
They
might
normally
food.
have free food.
I don't know if they're done, but they do food.
Oh, they give it away or something?
Usually, that's
No, they
free.
give away.
I don't know if they're done, but they usually have food.
Yeah, everybody's over there eating right now.
Yeah, there's usually a line there, but I don't know if they're done or not.
They may be done because the line is already finished. But if you want to know, you got to talk to them.
Yeah, but that's something else. That's a festival or something.
Yeah. Every Sunday around, I want to say like 12, 12:30, they're normally out,
They're usually
out
here.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we say they may be done. But yeah, so hey, the Lord is working a beautiful work, man. Like I said, they're not going to regard their kings or princesses. Things are going to get so bad to the average common American to the point where they're going to take matters into their own hands, man. They're going to buck up against the establishment. It says, Isaiah 19:15. No one in Egypt, rich or poor, imported or unknown, can offer help.
They're gonna, what does it say? They're gonna turn to their soothsayers, their monthly prognosticators, the
Yep.
wizards, the familiar spirits. They're gonna be looking for answers for the predicament that they find themselves in this quagmire, in this pickle that they find themselves in this dire strait. Because the straits are coming over here. These people about to be in straits. They about to be in a rock and a hard place. Evil times. Evil and only evil has come. And watch it for thee.
Khan. A time is coming when the people of Egypt will be as timid as women. They're
gonna be scared. Scared to go into the streets.
Khan.
Gonna be quiet as a mouse out here.
Terrified. They will tremble in terror when they see that the Lord Almighty has stretched out his hand to punish them.
Woo, when Yahweh Bashim Yahushua lift up that standard, woo, and we become his battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
We start to tread upon these heathens' necks, as it is written, 1,000 shall fall at thy right hand, but they shall not come nigh thee.
Yeah.
We shall hunt them. Right now he's sending for fishers that are fishing, but then we're gonna turn the hunters, we're gonna hunt them. They're gonna be fearful, man.
They're definitely going to be fearful. Because the brother mentioned all these elites, man. All right?
Them bunkers, look, one Jake is gonna bust through a bunker.
Like it ain't nothing.
We're just gonna punch through the goddamn, the big lead door.
Yeah.
Jake is gonna boom,
Exactly.
Like in the Marvel movies, it's gonna be real life, man.
Yep. Hey, it don't matter what depths y'all go to.
Yeah, and you can't say that it's far-fetched because it's written, it's documented. King David said, through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he's ran through a troop,
Khan.
a whole troop by himself.
And the weakest of us shall be as mighty as David, man. Roughly paraphrasing, thus say the scriptures. Your deep sea subs, your cities.
We're
Jake just
gonna be the real Aquaman.
The real
Not
Aquaman.
No Jason Momoa.
Yep.
No CGI. We're gonna be the real Iron Man.
Exactly.
The real Kal-El.
Exactly.
And we're gonna bright burn these people.
Oh,
Especially
man.
these women.
Brightburn.
They gonna get right then, quickly.
They ain't gonna have no choice, man.
7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, let us eat our own bread, wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our shame and reproach.
Khan.
A man shall be like a covert from the wind. A fine gold is Ophir.
Yeah. I'm gonna end it here, man. This is Job chapter 18 and verse 4, because this is Salakia 18 and 14, because this is exactly what's taking place. It reads, his confidence shall be rooted out.
As soon as you said Job 18, I said, I guarantee you you can't make it up, man. The
Khan.
Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's called telepathy or telekinesis.
Telekinesis, Khan.
That's exactly, you can't make it up. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead, Hop.
It reads, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle.
Beautiful scripture to end on. The pride of his heart have deceived him. His terribleness have deceived him. You know, the stout heart of Pharaoh, of Babylon, is being brought. He's starting to consider now. He asking for help. He begging for help. He begging for help.
Hey,
I thought you didn't need help. You ain't ask no help in Venezuela.
yeah.
You ain't ask no help when you were saying you was going into Cuba. You ain't even go amongst your NATO allies. You just called it upon yourself to go to do what you're doing right now.
Yep.
But now you need help. Now you need backup. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh, tough guy? Huh?
Bro, it's demoralizing when you going down your checklist, your war checklist, and you're putting red X's beside all of your agendas, man. You're failing on every agenda.
I thought this was the big bad West
I thought so too.
that none could test. You got the best of the best.
You're the best.
So that's what I did in my first term.
Uh-huh.
I rebuilt the military. I built the Space Force. Why don't you send the Space Force over there? Huh? How about, why don't you try that?
He ain't gonna do that way. He gonna send y'all,
Nah, he's
y'all
saying, man,
children over there.
The Space Force is on call
Oh man,
from when them angels encamp around his fucking Mar-a-Lago.
damn right. It says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him.
Soon, just like you see in these different nations and Putin and shit be doing speeches and they be saying it's a green screen. Hey, watch Babylon start to do that shit. They were saying, oh, Mike Bibby, that was AI, he had 6 fingers.
Yeah.
Watch DJ Trump start to do that.
Uh-huh.
Cause they gonna be on his ass, man.
Realize he ain't safe.
Your Secret Service niggas gonna turn on you. The motherfuckers on you, bro.
Yep.
You got a lot of leaks too. You got a lot of leaks in your cabinet. You know?
Yep.
I.e. JD Vance. Quiet as a mouse.
It says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle.
Ain't gonna be no more late night tweets on Truth Social.
Hell nah. Damn right it ain't
It's
gonna
gonna
be.
go dark on Truth Social.
And it shall bring him to the King of terrors.
To who?
The King of terrors.
Who that is?
Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, man. And that's gonna sum it up, man. So we're gonna end it there.
Beautiful.
Through the spirit. Khan.
Again, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to our power.
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash.
Shalom to you sincere Akim out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwaf that are out there listening and learning as well. Shalom.
Wa abba ba.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Shalom, Israel, Shalom.